thank you, and always thank you for tuning in. This time you're tuning into my 2,936th edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni. Traders, thank you for tuning into these videos. I try to make them as educational for you as possible. The education in these videos is the art of technical analysis, and I'm a pretty damn good artist. So what I teach you works really well. Please pay attention to the chart segment. There's going to be a lot of charts today, and I think they're going to help show us the way. Before we get started, please know that trading is risky. No matter what anyone says, it's risky. So put your stops in first before you ever enter into a live position. You'll live a lot longer in this industry by putting those stops in first. So what's on the board? So this is for trading, and it's only a half day. We close on Monday, July 3rd, 2025. And let me just start with Happy Birthday, America! All right, it's not just that. It's also Happy Birthday, America, and Shri. Shri, we love you so much. Happy birthday, honey. It's a great honor to say happy birthday to you each year before I say happy birthday to America. So I hope you enjoy your day, honey. We love you here. What else is going on? So for trading, as I mentioned on July 3rd, we've got some stuff on the board, very important. Remember, I've been showing you for, I don't know, a few weeks now, the V-bottoms and the head and shoulders that are all over the stock market charts. Well, they're still there, and now we're breaking out of them. You have to see it. It looks great. I'll show you that in the chart segment. What is going on here? Well, I think T-bonds slowly are helping push the market higher. Sounds crazy because all this talk about Trump and, we're hearing about Jerome Powell and the rate should be lowering this and that. Well, forget that. We use charts. I think the charts are helping push the markets higher, the T-bond charts, and I'll show you my reasoning there when we do our chart segment. Gold, silver, copper, platinum, palladium, why so strong? It's all about the dollar, kids, and you'll see that in the chart segment too. And we've got Bitcoin joining in on the stock market rally. Ethereum now too. You got to give this stuff a round of applause. Unbelievably crazy, strong markets, right? Now just remember, a little bit ago, just a few short weeks ago, April, we were in a tailspin spiral and it was going to be the end of the world, and all these people came out and said, big recession, big crash, but the charts did not. The charts told us, don't listen to that. Here's what should happen next, and boy, have they been right. Right over the biggest CEOs on the planet, biggest banks, the OMNI and the charts seem to know direction better than personalities, if you will. So whatever happened there happened. The charts did show us the way. They still are. I've got great charts to show you in this chart segment. So we're going to talk about the S&P, NASDAQ, Russell, things like that. Let's see where it's heading to. We're going to talk about T-bonds, precious metals, cryptocurrencies, and then there's this. Traders, if you want to come to OMNI Camp here in Las Vegas, there's one scheduled OMNI Camp here in town. It happens right at the end of this month. That is July 31st through August 4th. It's a long weekend. You come to Vegas on a Thursday, you go home on a Tuesday morning. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to spend the entire 4 days with me all day long. We work together into the evening if necessary on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. On Sunday night, I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to prove to me on Monday that you have learned everything you needed to learn about the OMNI, and on Monday, you killed the markets. I promise that's going to happen. Then I'm going to send you home with a brand new laptop pre-programmed by me with everything that we worked on together. And once you go home, there's continued education in my private alumni OMNI Camp graduate room. So I'm there for you after camp. I've opened up 2 seats only. I've got 2 seats full. I'm only taking 4 students. Now what's happening is this OMNI Camp in Vegas, everything's included. Your lodging, your meals are included. From this OMNI Camp forward, that is not going to be the case because my next few OMNI Camps are either going to be in Europe, in Canada, or maybe Australia, because that's where a lot of Omniacs are asking me to go to next. If you want to do a camp here in the United States where your lodging and meals are all included, last chance, get to OMNIBootcamp.com. Do it now. We've only got 1 month to go, exactly 30 days left. You need to do it now. Go to OMNI Bootcamp. Let me know that you want to attend this camp. After this, You're going to meet me abroad or somewhere else in the country, but probably not here in Las Vegas. Make sure you go to OMNIBootCamp.com for that. Last one in Vegas for a while. Okay, so I love the Bitcoin chart. I love the Ethereum chart. I love the V-bottoms. I like what silver, gold, and copper are doing. I can't wait to show you those charts, and I'm going to do that right now. But before I show you those charts, I wanted to say something. You didn't hear anything at all from me about holiday reversals this month or this week, did you? Because the charts never once told me that was going to happen, not once. I was never able to get out in front of this camera and say, watch out for them. The charts just look too strong. Now, what could have caused that is the 4th of July is a U.S. holiday, and our markets are worldwide related and integrated. So maybe it was just a U.S. holiday, not enough for those pullbacks, or we call holiday reversals. If they were coming, it's over, it's too late, it's done. We're going up like gangbusters in these markets. You get ready for it. Now, I'm going to show you some great charts in a moment, but before I do that, I want to remind you of our mantra. We say it every time we're in a trade, especially if that trade starts to go against us. And by now, you should know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Rock and roll, traders. Now let's go. Look at some charts. Traders, we're going to start with the Russell 2000 daily bar chart. Just looking at it plain, nothing on it at all, looks fantastic, right? Look at the way it's going. It's above these highs. It got above those highs. It got above these highs. Broke out of this pennant flag. Looks really nice there, right? I think that's a beautiful look. Now, slap a few averages on there and take a look at this. Look at how it's just riding up this average right here. Look at this one. It held the bottoms all the way across this rally, right? Nice average here, here, here. Then this one kicks in, holds all the tops, holds all the bottoms, and we're rallying off that one. Wall Street's playing with that average. Looks fantastic to me. I don't mind playing with it as well. Now, remember all those head and shoulders? Well, look at now. When I showed these to you last, we were still in the shoulders. Look, we're coming out. That is absolutely now confirmed. Inverted head and shoulders with the V bottom. Confirmation there. We have blown out of the top. Amazingly, right? Look at the NASDAQ. Exactly the same sort of thing going on here. Beautiful V bottom. Nice head and shoulders. Now, remember, I showed this to you as this shoulder was developing. It was little. It was back here. And I said, now we're developing shoulders. And over the last few weeks, it has developed, and it looks fantastic to me. Once again, now we're breaking out above that inverted head and shoulders bullish formation. Look at the mini Dow. Way outside of it now, right? Took off. Nice V bottom. Nice, weird looking face there, but basically it's an inverted head and shoulders. Nice V bottom. Gotta love what you're seeing here. And here's the kicker. Look at the Russ. The Russ is just getting out now. It's right here. The highest bar is here so far. So this is it. It's just getting out. It's now going to do what the other markets have done. It's a really nice looking inverted head and shoulders with a V bottom. So you got to love that, right? Now let's step out to the weekly. Let me tell you something right now, traders. One of the things that went wrong on this dip, which I will say Wall Street usually does not get this part wrong, but in this case, it appears Wall Street got this wrong. When we broke here and started to dump with the tariffs, Wall Street got out and or got short. Wall Street normally waits for this stuff and buys all the way down and then buys it all the way back up, right? Not this case. They bailed. They thought it was going to be a big crack. It went down. It came back up. What do you tell your customers now if you're not back in? What do you tell them? We're at all-time highs. We're above even where Powell stopped lowering rates, which started the drop. Then Trump came out with tariffs, completed the drop. We're higher than that. What do you tell the people in your fund if you're not back in the market yet? Funds have to get back in. Look, same thing in your NASDAQ. These are weekly charts now. This was the previous high, then the Trump drop. If they're not back in, they've got no choice but to get in. You've got to get in now, fund managers. Why? Because if my buddy down the street is in a fund and that fund has been long for some of this and your fund hasn't, you're going to move your money over to your buddy's fund. Everybody's worried about that. They're going to have to get long. That's why this thing's starting to crank. What else do we have out there? What's making this happen? Well, believe it or not, you've got 30-year bonds. This is a weekly now, so these bars are bigger than you think. You have 30-year bonds starting to move higher, hopefully getting towards this target that I posted out here a few weeks ago. Because if we can get to this target before the big refinancing, we'll save hundreds of billions of dollars on the refinancing. We need to get bonds to get somewhere near the 120 mark. And I think the Fed's smart. They're going to make this happen. The street should help the Fed. Let me show you another picture of the same market. Same thing now. But look, note that they're heading towards an average, which they usually can get to, right? So they're going to try to get there. That puts us right about the 120 mark. That's just where the Fed's going to need this to go. Traders, I've been telling you about this for 2 weeks now, right? They're going to try to get it up there, and it's starting to move. Now, on a daily, it's a much bigger move than you think. Bond market, again, now it's from a weekly chart. We went to a daily. This has spent some time going up so far, right? Heading towards that area that we needed to get to, that average. So it's working out really well, and bonds moving up means interest rates are moving down. That is exactly what happens whether Jerome Powell utters a word. If bonds move higher, bond futures, that means interest rates are going lower automatically, inherently. So bonds moving up, it's helping the stock market rally. Now we go out to the precious metals. Traders, gold. If you remember a few days back, gold got under this, and I said, now we've got a problem. Gold's got to prove itself. If you want to get long gold again, it's got to prove itself and get back above this average and back into this apex. Well, gold has done exactly that. It looks good. It's back in the saddle. We've got buy signals for the precious metal gold. Now, there's been a lot of talk about the gold platinum market. Gold and platinum. Platinum is doing a lot of catching up to gold lately. Now, understand something. Gold used to be less than platinum. Gold used to be on the lower side. Platinum used to be more expensive. That's how it was for many years. Then gold exploded, got more expensive than platinum. Now platinum's starting to catch up. How do we know that? Look at this trajectory right here for the last few weeks, and look at gold's trajectory for the last few weeks. This way. That means platinum is catching up to gold. The platinum-gold ratio is starting to come in a little bit, get smaller. So we know they're trying to buy platinum. We know they're buying gold. Look at copper now. You got copper in the mix. Woohoo! Copper's running nicely. Over $5 in copper. And then you've got silver. Silver jumping on the bandwagon, making bull flag after bull flag. Now it wants to rally up. It will run up in sympathy with gold and platinum if they keep going, holding a nice channel as well on the way up. So you got to like what you're seeing in the precious metals. Now, what would make them move higher? If you've got the markets moving higher because of interest rates, what's making the metals move higher? Well, it's also helping the stock market too. It's the good old-fashioned U.S. dollar. The dollar moving lower like this, now bear flag after bear flag after bear flag. The dollar in a tailspin like this makes the price of precious metals get more expensive. Because if you had dollars on one side of a scale and precious metals on the other, when dollars go down, precious metals will go up. That's the way it works, right? Well, also, when the dollar goes down, anybody in another country with a foreign currency like a euro or a British pound, they get to buy our stocks at a discount. Why? Because our dollar's going down, their euro or the British pound is going up, or Swedish, whatever you want to call it, which means when they convert their currency to ours to buy our stocks, they're getting our stocks at a discount. That helps the stock market go higher as well. So the dollar dropping is helping metals and helping the stock market. And then we switch out to something even more fun. Crypto, baby. Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now, you know, if you've been in my trading room, I've been showing this chart about Ethereum to my traders for quite some time, showing them that we've been in this nice big bull flag, and it's holding this nice support trend line here. It held here, it held here. Now it wants to get out above that flag, and if it does, we start to move higher. Not only is Ethereum going, but look at Bitcoin. Another round of applause. Now, this Bitcoin chart you've seen for I don't know how many months on end. I've been showing you how fantastic this average is, and Wall Street seems to love it. Well, we're above the average, and remember in the last video I showed you this very same chart and said here's a bull flag, and it might gyrate inside of this bull flag, but when it's finally done, it's going to come out and it's going to take off. Well, we are out of the flag as of Wednesday's close. We are here. So we've come out of the flag. If it holds on Thursday, you've got higher coming over the weekend in your Bitcoin. Traders, I hope this helps. I hope you come to OMNICamp. Make sure you go to OMNIBootcamp.com, fill out those applications, and then please like, share, and leave comments on this video. I promise I will personally reply to all of your comments as I do on each and every one of my videos. Have a great trading day and a fantastic 4th of July, OMNIacs.